What we have here is a Leaf Tech. It is an on-demand tissue analysis device. So basically it is taking the lab that you would send your standard tissue sample to, and it is making it a mobile device where you can actually get results. Instead of waiting a week, you can get your results within 3 to 5 minutes. It tests for all your macro micronutrients, your NPKs, as well as leaf water content.
That's amazing. How does it do it?
So what it works through is the science is that this actually has a camera in here, and it eliminates outside light, and it is shooting light through the plant and actually reading on the spectrums of nitrogen in each individual nutrient of what levels your plant is off that tissue sample.
Is it
Correct.
unsnap here
So,
like a?
so if we let's just pretend for sakes that this was
Well,
a
that's a
corn
corn
plant.
leaf, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
There you go.
So you would just place it like so, and in here, if you can see this, you would have your cell phone, and it is all connected through Bluetooth, and it works through an app that's free to download on any iPhone or Android. And you basically just Bluetooth in this device, and you press scan. And within 3 to 5 seconds, it shoots that light through there, and then you're getting results with the geotag. So then you can come back and actually create a map, a variable rate map for application to actually come back and spray exactly where you've taken that sample at.
What will we think of next?
That's a good question. I'll leave that to brighter people than me.
You've got a battery. It's battery operated here.
Correct.
Back down here. Okay. How long does that last?
So this comes with the device. It's just a generic battery, but it is compatible with DeWalt as well. Usually on a full day's operation, I'll just turn it on and leave it on in my truck. It takes about 3 minutes to actually boot up, and you'll see the light indicator right here. That will flash blue at you, and that means that you're able to connect to it now and it's primed up. And usually you're going to get about 8 to 10 hours lasting off one battery. It takes very low voltage to actually operate this device.
Now, how quickly can you do this? Can you look at these just as quick as some helper can feed you leaves?
Correct. So it really, like I said, it's going off your cell phone. So it's actually taking your service, depending on your provider, and that is what it's using to shoot it. So if you're in a very bad area, then this device itself can store over 6,000 scans. So you can be out in the field and say some bottom ground where you have really crappy signal, and you can go out there and you can take over 100 couple scans in actually one field. And then the second you get back to the pickup truck and actually get service, you'll see it start to upload into the cloud. And as quick as it can go up, depending on your service, into the cloud, you can have an agronomist or your nutrient provider or anybody else actually have access to this, and they can see real time as the information is coming in and actually create a variable rate map based off that information.
Now, I assume there's a price for this and probably a cost for the service then?
Correct. So right now, a price for this is only lease only. It's $15,000 lease for a year, but that's unlimited use. There's no per acre fee. So then we did the math on this in the office. Usually a typical tissue sample around these parts costs about $25. Then you send it off to the lab, and then you're ripping off a leaf, and then you walk so far, you rip off another leaf, and you're creating a softball size. Well, the advantage to this is that you're actually getting exactly where that reading is coming from instead of just an average of the field. And then, like I said, 15,000. So we did the math. At about $25 around here, after 600 samples, you're break even, and anything after that is just profit. So then, and not only are you just getting an accurate, timely tissue sample based between 4 different labs, so it's not representing one lab. It is going off of multiple different labs with over 10,000 samples to then to verify just one crop. So it is giving you the truest reading. If you're high in nitrogen, if you're low in potassium, it is giving you the truest readback and data. And the cool thing about this device is an update we had this year is that if we have a customer or grower that is very partial to a certain lab's basically standards, you yourself can set what standards you want this device to go off of. So if you have a certain lab or a certain agronomist that is telling you where you'd like your crops to be, you can actually input that into this device and it will read off those numbers.
Okay. Now, an individual farmer could have this and use it during the year.
Correct.
It doesn't come with a Scott Walker at all.
Correct.
Okay, so he's got the 15,000 lease cost.
Yes, sir.
And then take care of the service.
Correct.
And then you get it the next generation the next year.
Correct. So like what I see a lot of co-ops or agronomists themselves or even seed salesmen, anybody that is very important to them to actually have this information, be able to make a return off this, or even like you said, some of these bigger operation farmers, you could see bringing, the kid or an intern or somebody else that doesn't quite mind as much bending over and walking through fields all day, someone that has a bit more energy to them, it is the perfect way. It's very simple. All it really takes is a click of a button, and you're getting results, like I said, instantly.